It's 10 AM Tuesday morning, Tuesday the 7th of October. You know what that means? It means absolutely fuck all. It means absolutely fuck all. I've just picked this camera up and decided I'm going to make a video today, so don't know what we're going to talk about. We have got a bunch of, I don't know why I'm walking around in circles either, but we've got a bunch of supplements that have been delivered. I need to decide which flavour of protein I'm going to take, so we'll have a little look through. I actually ran out this morning and had to have like a wee sachet of like chocolate peanut butter protein that was fucking rank with some Greek yogurt to get my protein in this morning, so that wasn't ideal. But yeah, just let's have a little look, see what we've got. I'd just like to take this opportunity to give a big shout out to my sponsors. Nah, I'm talking shit. I paid for all this, obviously. This is stock for the gym, so it's obviously not all for me. That'd be a bit excessive. Right. Loads of samples. These samples like sell pretty well at the gym, and it gives people an opportunity to actually try things before they buy it. In here we've got some cookies and cream. Decent. White chocolate hazelnut, probably one of my favourite flavours, that is, to be fair. Cereal milk, again, one of the better flavours I've performed. And I think, yeah, that's just cereal milk as well, so pretty much the same. Let's see what's in the other boxes. Fucking dark in here, eh? You can tell I'm paying the electric bills, there's no fucking lights on. Omega 3s. Weirdly, these were the only Omega 3s in stock, like the only ones I could get, the applied nutrition ones. Can't remember which ones I usually buy, but it's not them. So we've got in here jammy biscuit flavour, which actually I think that's a request. I think that was for someone. Oh, but there's two of them anyway. There you go. I've ordered two apparently. Vanilla, for those of you that are very vanilla. White chocolate. Quite a good flavour that, to be fair. A chocolate isolate. This is actually for Johnny, the video editor. So there you go, Johnny. There's your caramel biscuit isolate. See, Johnny's just got a wee sensitive stomach, you know, he needs his isolate. Cherry Bakewell, which I can't imagine being that different to jammy biscuit, but who knows? I suppose it's more cherry-ish. Cookie dough, which again, quite a staple flavour, quite a good one. And peanut butter and jelly, which actually, I think this is the one I'm going to keep, because the amount of times I've bought this, put it on the shelf at the gym, fancied it, but like I usually wait till I run out of the last flavour, and someone's fucking took it. So this is mine. This is what we're going to keep, the peanut butter and jelly. So let's give it a smell test. I think I might have made a mistake. It smells quite peanut butterish. Oh well, I'm going to have to live with that decision now. So I'll probably keep an omega 3 for me, because I've not actually been taking these for a while, so I best get some back in my diet, so I'll keep a hold of that. Is there anything else I'm going to keep? Got a bunch of these like pre-workout shot things. They sell pretty well at the gym, people like them. Handier than making a pre-workout, I suppose, so there they are. I don't think they're overly strong, but again, for a lot of people that might suit them. So yeah, 200 milligrams of caffeine. Fucking hell, there's some amount of fucking writing on the back of that. To be fair, they're alright, but yeah, they're not overly stimulating, which again might suit a lot of people. Right, that's basically just protein that's in them. I don't think there is anything else in them. We have got another package. Jesus Christ. Right, what's in here? So, another supplement I'm quite a fan of, Dream Sleep by Trained by JP. So, been quite a big fan of this for a while, been using this on and off for a while. With this, like, I find it's like something I need to take for like, you know, a good at least 15 days before I feel it really starts to kick in. But I do feel it helps improves that sleep quality. It's one of those as well though, it contains 5-HTP, which you've got to be careful with, because if you take 5-HTP and if you're on like any sort of SSRI, any sort of antidepressants, you can potentially give yourself serotonin syndrome, which is something new that I learned recently, worryingly. So like, you know, supplements like this, you just need to be a little bit careful if you're on any sort of antidepressant or something like that. Please double check, ask your doctor if you're not sure, because we don't want you to die. It wouldn't be that good if you did, okay? Especially if you bought supplements for me. That'd be pretty bad, okay? So double check that, always. But yeah, huge fan of these, I think they're pretty good, so I'll have some of them. And vitamin D3, I've got plenty of them in the cupboard, so I don't really need them. HR Labs, water, yeah, really good electrolyte hydration supplement. Again, I've still got some of that in the cupboard, so I don't particularly need it. There are a few nice flavours in here though. We have super fresh OJ, which I'll be honest, I say nice flavours, I've not tried them, so I don't know if they're nice flavours or not. Pink lemonade, classic cola, not just cola, classic cola, the stuff that had cocaine in it. This stuff will be really good. And then finally, peach and pomegranate. So yeah, I don't know what those flavours are like, apart from the mango one. I've had the mango one, it's pretty decent. But HR Labs, in my experience, flavours are usually pretty bang on. So yeah, so if you're watching this, your local Auchterarder, these will all be on sale at Physique Factory Gym. Probably be sold by the time this goes out, but you know, we'll get more in. So give me a shout if you need some supplements. So, usual Tuesday for me, well basically so far I've woke up and done a little bit of studying first thing this morning, and then took Grace to school. I can't remember if I actually already talked about this in this video, so apologies if I'm repeating myself. And then on a Tuesday I like to get as much content for the week done as possible, so like basically the whole day is dedicated to doing content. So like obviously if you're watching this, you probably follow me on Instagram or various other platforms that I'm now trying to post on as much as well, and you'll notice that I post at least once a day on Instagram, and that all takes a bit of time, and then obviously making these videos as well. So yeah, that is a kind of focus for that. Get the content done for the coaching page, and we've got the gym page to think about as well, which I won't lie, with the gym page I'm quite bad for just like being random and winging it, but yeah, I'm trying to be a bit more structured with that. So that's the aim of today, get some content done, obviously get all these supplements on the shelf ready to sell. Probably should make an effort to sell some of them as well, not just buy them for the sake of stocking them. And it is as simple as that. I've got one PT in a night, one of the clients that I still PT. I don't really do many PTs, but I have still got a few existing clients from way back when. And then I'll train myself. I'll do some back tonight, some deadlifts. I actually showed most of that session in the last video, so I probably won't show you guys that because you'll be fed up seeing it. Unless the deadlifts are really good. If they're feeling really good, I might show you some of them. But yeah, that is the plan for Tuesday, so let's go get it done. Every fucking time, by the way, these lights. Okay, so it's now Wednesday, and yesterday after I left you guys, what I done was finish some content and train. That was literally it. Spent all day making fucking content. Got a week's worth of content done for coaching and for the gym, so pretty happy with that, and got this week's YouTube video all organised. It's obviously already recorded, but yeah, put that all together. So there we have it. And today, as I say, it's Wednesday morning. I've got my oats sitting here ready to go. Quite a few people had messaged me yesterday because I put this on my Instagram story, the peanut butter and jelly whey. So a lot of people asked what it was like. I don't know yet. I've not had it yet, so didn't have an answer. But we're having some oats this morning, so let's find out what it's like. Okay, now for the moment of truth. Put some berries through this as well, so they're actually frozen berries as well, so I need to put them into the hot oats or hot-ish oats to try and melt them a little bit. Try and get some with no berries here. See what it tastes like. I mean, it tastes like peanut butter and jelly. It does, but it tastes like peanut butter, then jelly. Not like at the same time, which is quite an odd sensation. I think I like it. Do I? I don't know. I do not know. So the plan of action for today is to we've got our group program Elevate running at the minute. So I have about 40 check-ins to do for that. I think I've done about 10 already. So I've got about another 30 to do for that. Got a catch-up call with Mike from Biceps and Banter. So I catch up with him, or Business and Banter I think they call it now. Ooh, business, ooh, very cool. And got to catch up with Samuel as well at some point. Not really sure what time we're doing that, but I got to catch up with him at some point as well. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the day. Oh, call with Coach Cutter as well. Busy day of calls today, speaking to everyone. So busy day, lot to do, a lot of sitting down today. No training today either. So not the most exciting one. I have been a bit unprepared earlier in the week, right? I had no potatoes on Sunday, so I didn't prep any potatoes because I didn't have any. I could have went out and got them, but I knew I had a Tesco order coming with these bad boys in, these sweet potato chunks. So this is like frozen sweet potatoes that have been chopped up into chunks. And literally, ingredients, where are they? I don't even think it says ingredients, that's how little's in this. Yeah, it doesn't even say. It's literally just chopped up sweet potato. So there's no added oil, no added shite. Literally throw these in the air fryer. There's like 600 grams worth. So for me, that's like 2 meals worth. I'll have like 300 grams per meal. And on the weeks where maybe I'm a little bit busier, a little bit underprepared, something like that is a total game changer. I've always got chicken prepared because I like cook a kilo of chicken, like I've done it on Sunday for example, throw it in the slow cooker, and then I put that cooked chicken into the fridge so I can just take it out and add it to meals. But it's usually the carb sources where, like, if I'm unprepared with anything, it's that. And another thing I fall back on is good old microwave rice as well, because again, like when you've got things like this in the house, it's like I see it as like a break in case of emergency sort of thing. If you are running behind, if you're struggling for time, if you're unprepared, well, it's something that you can jump to. And there is always a way of staying quote unquote on plan. You just gotta want to look for it. So today has not been the most exciting of days, I'm not gonna lie. I've actually barely left my house today. So just as well we're covering the whole week in this video, otherwise it might be quite boring. But today, basically, what have we done? We've done all the check-ins for Elevate, had a few calls to take care of, done a little bit of kind of programming, a few, like, well, not a few, one client case study, got a really interesting one right now where one of the guys, he was training for bare knuckle boxing, and now he's picked up a wrist injury, but he also wants to keep on top of the kind of conditioning so that once the wrist is healed, he's actually got to go for surgery on it and everything. Once it's healed, he's like still fit enough to get back into the boxing. So it's quite an interesting one. You know, when your wrist is out of action, yeah, there's not a hell of a lot you can do. So we're just looking at like where we're starting from, how bad it is right now, and what we can do. Focus on what we can do, where we can start from, and then progress from there. But yeah, so like basically a whole day of just sitting at a computer. Like, what are my steps for the day? I bet you they're pretty low. The only thing I did do, I left the house to go to pick up Grace from school, and we went to the park, obviously, in that time. I say obviously, as if, obviously we went to the park. But the school that she goes to, like, the park is right next to it, so if it's a dry day, you've got no chance. You're going to the park every time. And then we practiced our bike in the garden as well, so that was good fun. So I've done 7,600 steps today, which actually, I wouldn't say it's that bad. Like, I bet you there's a lot of people who probably do less than that when they do leave the house. So I'm taking that as a win. Any opportunity, when I'm working at home, any opportunity I get to like stand up or walk, I say that as I'm sat down right now, I could be standing. I've got this standing desk thing, so I could be standing. But anyway, like any opportunity I've got to like walk around, if I'm on the phone, I will like just like walk around the house. But yeah, so a whole day just working on the coaching business. Not really, I've not even been to the gym today, so yeah, like it just kind of shows you when I'm looking, I've got my diary right in front of me here, and I'm like, or my calendar on Google Calendar, and the majority of the work I do in the week is for the coaching business. Like, there is a lot more work goes into the coaching business than what goes into the gym, believe it or not. Obviously, the setup of the gym, getting it started, but once the gym's up and running, it's relatively easy to look after. It's not really the hardest business to run. And don't get me wrong, there's more I could be doing. I could definitely be doing more within the gym. And a lot of the coaching work, thankfully, I can do from a laptop. I can do it from within the gym, which is really good. And that's what I do most days. But today I've never really had any reason to go there, and I've had so many like calls and things like that I'm like, I'm just going to work from the office. But anyway, like, again, as I look at my calendar in front of me, Monday all day is pretty much check-ins. Tuesday all day is pretty much like doing content, albeit I've done content for both the coaching business and the gym. Today, again, it just gets filled with whatever on a Wednesday, to be fair. When we're running Elevate, I do the Elevate check-ins. I've got 40 of them to do at the minute, so that's quite a drag. Quite a drag, that sounds bad. Like, it takes a lot of time. And then Thursday, again, just gets filled with whatever is needed, to be honest. So it's managed to fill itself up. Most of the coaching stuff this week, that's just the way it's worked out. Friday's a check-in day. So yeah, running a coaching business with 60 one-to-one clients, 40 group clients, so there's 100 clients in all. Takes a bit of work. Surprising that, eh? When people tell you can work from the beach to do it. And surprisingly, the gym doesn't take as much work, but there we go. But yeah, and again, I don't mind focusing it that way, like being completely transparent. The coaching business makes more money than the gym does, so like, I don't mind spending more of my time that way. Will it always be that way? I don't know, but for now, it's the way it is. And if I want to grow the gym, I actually need to kind of grow the coaching business to help supplement it. So there you go. But yeah, so that's where we're at. So we're about to do we do like a once a week kind of roundup for the guys on Elevate. So we do like a call that or I do a call that I like record and talk about the common issues that have been coming up and what to expect in the coming weeks and things like that, and then post it into those guys. So that's like their version of like I suppose they're getting like a kind of weekly response like one clients would get, but in a more of a group setting. So I'm just waiting to record that now. So that is my next step. It's now Thursday, and I can already tell you that today is not going to go to plan because nothing's went to plan so far today. And I've got in the car and I've still got these cardboard boxes in from the other night, so the first thing I'm going to do is go to the fucking skip and try and get rid of these, because like there's like wee cardboard bins like literally just 2 minutes away, but they're tiny and they're always full. So I'm going to go to the actual skip. It's on the way to the gym anyway, and then going to see the guys at the new gym and just like see how things are coming along there. A couple of things to sort out, a couple of people to pay when you're renovating a new facility. It turns out all you ever do is just like phone people, chase them up and pay people. So yeah, that's fun. So yeah, the bank account will be looking a little bit worse by the end of the day. And then yeah, just work on some things, mostly kind of stuff for the coaching business. I've got a client set up. I've got what else have I got to do? One bit of content to make. The day's full anyway, the diary is full for the day, so we'll figure it out. I might actually sneak in a wee training session today. At the minute I've been doing like a kind of pull, push, legs, and then a kind of upper session. I'm using an upper session to work on a lot of the little bits that like I've been struggling with. So for example, my shoulder flexion is pretty limited, so I've been doing a lot of work on that within those sessions. This guy's not going to move over and let me out, is he? So yeah, it's not the longest session, it's not the hardest session, so I'm thinking I might just try and squeeze that in today. If not, I'll do it tomorrow and then train Saturday as well. But ideally, get training done today, get legs done tomorrow, and then we've got the weekend where we don't need to train. Hallelujah. I don't mind training at the weekend, but like, obviously in terms of family time, in terms of trying to golf, things like that, like the weekend, yeah, it usually ends up pretty packed as well. So yeah, anyway, so heading off to skip now. Let's get rid of this fucking cardboard. There's my sign there, Physique Factory Gym. See it? Fucking hell, proud day. I had a weird feeling that the skip wasn't going to be open there for a minute, like, kinda, it just seems too quiet up here. Look at that, absolutely nobody. Not very often it's like this. Wee Hitler will come out now and tell me where my cardboard's got to go. Cardboard and cardboard, mate. Yeah, thanks for that. What, right there?
Connor will get out. Keep your front on the wrong end.
That's the worst thing, right? You won't use that. There we go. How are you just getting up back there? Right, what's up? So I'm not the only one. You ready? 1, 2, 3. All that to add some chia seeds to this guy's meal. I don't know about you guys, but I always feel like I'm going to get a bit more done in a day than what I actually do. But it's now roughly about 3 o'clock. I've pretty much sat on the laptop most of the day, again working through stuff, got a new client set up, couple of wee bits and pieces to do, still bits and pieces of content to finish up, had a meeting with a client as well, done an in-person check-in, got 5 calls this evening, couple of PTs, so busy fucking day, and if I can train later, I will, if not, it'll be tomorrow. But yeah, I didn't expect to be lifting steel beams in today, but here we have it. So the new gym, which I am actually going to show you guys a little clip of what's happening at the new gym, because yeah, I've been hiding it for a while, but I'm going to give you a little preview at some point in this video. But the guy who is doing the majority of the works lives across the road, and he's doing up his house as well. So he asked for a hand lifting those beams in, so there we have it. I was maybe a bit short for it. Probably not the best idea asking me to help you lift something at height, but what I lack in height, I make up for in strength, we'll say. But yeah, so busy rest of the day, basically back to the gym after this, get a little bit more done here on the laptop, and then back to the gym, and yeah, that will be the night. I'm just about to leave the gym. I'm actually looking for my phone and I can't find it, don't know where I put it. I've just realised I did train tonight and I forgot to film some, so yeah, fucking great video this, isn't it? But just wanted to confirm, I didn't shit out. Finished my work at like 8 o'clock-ish, and didn't really feel like it, but got the session done regardless. No idea where my phone is though. Absolutely no idea. The amount of times I've misplaced this, and look, there it is. What a fucking stupid place to put it. Oh, right, home time. Oh, thank fuck it's Friday, I think. Anyway, every day there's fucking work to do, so I don't really get that feeling. But yeah, anyway, today is a check-in day, so a long day of standing at the desk. You can see I've got the desk up now, so standing at the desk. Probably about 30 check-ins to do today, and I say probably, there is 30 check-ins to do today. So, long day. The way that I handle my check-ins, it does take a little bit of time, but I prefer to do it that way. I prefer to do things in a more in-depth manner, because ultimately that's how we get the most out of people. We get to know the situation, and we, obviously help coach them to the best of our ability. When I say we, I mean me. But like, basically how I do it is my clients will fill in their spreadsheet for the week with any data that they need to track, and send over any form assessment videos, send over the progress photos, and they'll send over a voice note too. And in that voice note, it's a bit of a ramble about how the week went, and that just gives me all the information I need, because when people ramble, they tend to talk about smaller details, things that they think probably doesn't matter, but it actually does. So you start to get to understand the situation a bit better. Then I record them a video, giving them feedback, and give them instructions for the week ahead. And not just the week ahead, we don't just coach week to week, the weeks and months, and the bigger picture, and where we're heading, and yada yada, all that shite. So yeah, I got up this morning, done a little bit of studying as well, been looking into some like kind of more mobility side of things, structural balance side of things, which I'm a little less familiar with. I'm more of a, I've got more of a bodybuilding background, which isn't very mobile. So yeah, looking into that side of things this morning. Still need to walk the dog, but I think I'll do that at like lunchtime. It like just breaks up the standing at the desk or sitting at the desk. Just get outside, and it's actually a fairly nice day for a change, so I'll make the most of that. But yeah, I'm gonna get stuck into these check-ins and get started. A little bit of this, don't get too much of this person's voice note, and I just want them to hear a little bit of the voice note and just kind of see the system. Got the spreadsheet up here, obviously.
Just checking out like this week's been alright, I guess. Just still feel like I'm getting back in the swing of things, even though it's been nearly 2 weeks now. But yeah, I think my hormones have been a bit all over the place, to be honest, as well as like settling back in, because I've been really peckish and I was quite shit and emotional last week, and now feel like I'm on the up again, almost like ovulation phase, but I feel stronger as well. And feeling good, especially if not drinking, I guess, which I still haven't caved, even though.
In the Rolls Royce, did you hear this? You hear that purr? Nah, never did I. Never did I. Oh, listen to that! Sport mode. There's a car that makes a nicer noise than mine. Mr. Video Editor Johnny himself. So this is our new building here. Give you a wee tour. You might have seen the original video where I took you guys through, but there's been a lot done since then. So coming here, we're going to have a little desk area, and we're going to have a seating area in here, somewhere just to chill out, eat some food. And then as we go through here, we have got like an upstairs area, I'll show you that as well, but as we go through here, this will be the main gym floor around here. And to be honest, it kind of feels quite small at the minute, like compared to what it was before. Because it's like all closed down. We've been doing all the like prep work, getting the walls framed and things like that. Got a bunch of machines up the back there. But yeah, this is the main room. And in terms of like size wise, it's definitely like an upgrade on where we're currently at. It's going to allow us to get a lot more like machines in. We've got like a little room off in here. We've not really done anything to any of this. This is just as it was. There was thankfully a toilet, a little kitchen area and everything in here too. There's obviously still tidying up and that to do in these sort of areas. There's a little room at the back here as well, which we'll probably just use for like an ab area. It's not that small, but there's not a light, so you can kind of see. But I've just got it full of shit. I've got a Smith machine and a couple of racks in here, so yeah, just full of shit. And then, as I say, a bunch of machines under cover here because I've nowhere else to store them. And then, walking this wood. Can't even get into this other back room, but we are going to make that a changing room, which I'm trying to extend this pole to show you. Yeah, it's dark in there anyway. So yeah, that's what we've got so far. Obviously lots of work still to do, lots of things to kind of iron out, but that's the kind of rough, floor plan, rough kind of plan of attack of what we're going to do. We're going to have a couple of big doors here, but that's more for access more than anything, for getting machines in. They're not going to actually be open. So yeah, that's where we're at with things. I'll take you a little tour upstairs and show you the rest of the place. So we've got like a storage cupboard here, which is quite convenient. Don't even know what to call this little landing area. As we go up and around, again, if you've seen the first video, you'll have seen this, but as we go up and around, we've got the office up here. Sketchiest looking office I've ever seen, but it's in pretty good nick. Again, there's not a lot of work needs done to this, probably just change that floor so it's all the same. I've actually got my work shoes in here, I've got in case I have to get hands on. Little kitchen area, which again is quite handy. Maybe a wee air fryer for in here. And then we have an upstairs area up here. Oh, up this dodgy staircase. There is a toilet in there as well, but to be honest, it's quite minging. Show you. Good thing is though, it's got like a sensor light that should come on now. There we go. There you go, look at that, beautiful. Not need to do any work to this, oh, fucking hell. And then, as we go through, we've got this upstairs area as well. This is actually the last tenant of the building's gym equipment. He's never came to collect, so if you're watching this, Davey, come get your gym stuff. And then I've got a couple of bits up here as well. Spin bike, rowing machine. That is a Life Fitness Pro 1 lateral raise. It's in pieces because it needs a new paint job, so that is something I'm planning on doing. This floor is concrete and steel, so it's like heavy duty up here as well. So yeah, place is taking shape compared to the first video, which is good. But we've still got a long way to go, and unfortunately, there is a lot of like kind of red tape, a lot of dealing with councils, planning, building control, and things like that. And something I've learned on this process is that it's they make it very difficult. They make everything very difficult. When you think about other countries and how they get on, they crack on with stuff, and they get, you know, new buildings up here and there, and they make progress with everything. It's no wonder Britain, Scotland are behind, because the systems we've got for doing stuff, it's just shit. It's just shit. And I don't know whose fault it is. It's not obviously the people that I'm dealing with, they just work there, but there's got to be a better system. There's got to be a quicker, more efficient way of getting shit done. You can't just obviously let people do stuff willy-nilly. There's got to be standards. There's got to be building standards. There's got to be common sense involved. But yeah, it's slow. It's inefficient. Certain compartments of the council just don't talk to each other. They don't, like, you know, you're dealing with planning one minute, you're dealing with building control the next minute. They don't seem to really care what each other say. Yeah, so my first time really dealing with all this, but it seems a bit of a shambles. So yeah, something needs shook up, but what can you do? You just got to deal with it and just got to do what you can. So yeah, that's that. A little rant in there about the council. Again, as I say, it's not anyone that I've been dealing with's fault. They're just doing their job. But yeah, from the top down, they probably need to restructure it. Oh, that's dark. Right, let's go train some legs. Non-stim, because it's 7 o'clock at night. I'm trying to come off caffeine a little bit, or at least calm down on it. It's 6:30 on Saturday morning. Already can't wait to get to my bed tonight. Highlight of the weekend. So after an early start, we are done at the gym. Few PTs, just sorting out a few bits and pieces for the gym as well. Heading back now. Still not ate breakfast. It's like fucking 10:30. Still haven't ate. Been up since 5:30. So should probably go eat some food. And then yeah, not really a lot planned until this afternoon where we're golfing. So that should be fun. So almost a day off, kinda. Sort of. Got some programming to do, but honestly I like doing stuff like that on a Sunday morning. I like getting up quite early on a Sunday and you know, just getting it done before the day really starts. So while you're all lying in your bed hungover, I'm sitting writing programs. I've probably as well been hungover, to be fair. But anyway, that's the way I like to do things. So yeah, just heading back now, get some food, walk a dog, and then yeah, see what comes of the day before teeing off at 1:30. Just walked in the house, walked through the door, and Grace goes, "What are you doing here, Daddy?" That's a nice welcome, isn't it? That's a really nice welcome. Where have you been this morning? Alright, cool. Good chat. Nice talking to you. Might as well talk to the dog at this rate. What have you been doing this morning, Lexi? Not much?
Nothing.
Nothing. Maybe Sophie will talk. She doesn't want to be on camera. She doesn't consent. Top tip for cooking your omelettes. Put in the baking tray on top. Gets cooked a lot better. Let's see if we can flip this one well on camera. I bet it fucks up. Not doing a lot for the lens there, is it? Right. Is it ready to be flipped? Yeah. Oh no! No. Shambles. Fuck's sake. It's going to be one of those days. Fuck's sake. Might become scrambled eggs. This would be my death row meal. Omelette, Jason sourdough, sriracha, mustard. Let's try to think about everything that was on there. Greek yogurt, apple, dark chocolate. It's a lot of food, but accidentally somehow fasted from 5:30 in the morning till almost 11:30 in the morning today, so I'm gonna eat this. Golf survival kit here. 2 protein bars and a banana, and some balls that Grace has kindly decorated for me for my birthday. Don't think she'll appreciate if I lose these, so better play good. This is the man that's about to get smashed at golf today, Dane Jackson McGregor.
Most people do.
They don't do golf clothes in bodybuilder size, he had to make them himself.
Yep.
Not bad.
Man, first shot.
Third shot for Connor, shooting for birdie.
Watch me fuck this.
Convenient bastard.
$378 off the L's. Looks relatively straightforward there, it's not. Because I always hit into those trees on the right and fuck it here, so.
That would be the one that goes on, eh?
We can all do that from time to time. It's happened to me many a times. Might happen after this.
Might have it again now.
Nah. Confidence. Fucking hell, what's up with your driving today? You're not usually like this. Oh, nice.
Decent enough.
That's probably the best shot I've ever made in that hole, so I'm glad I got that on camera.
There you go.
The mad thing is, what'll happen here? What'll happen here is Dane will still somehow catch up with me. I'll start with a better shot, but he'll still end up catching up. I've had 2 bad holes, 7 on the last 2, which isn't great, 5 in the first 2, and I'm behind, so I kind of need this. I need him to be shite here. I think they both went similar places. Nice. See, that's his problem. That's his problem. He's been hitting them off the deck, so he's getting too used to that. Can't hit off a tee, but he can hit off the deck. If anyone else is watching this that plays golf, and anyone that cuts hair, they should probably cut my hair actually because it's well long. It's been quite messy this whole video. But how come some weeks your driving's good and then your irons and like short plays shite, and then other weeks it's other way around? But very rarely, or I've never had one instance yet where they're all good. Quite annoying that, isn't it? There's like no consistency to my game. It's just like driving's good today, everything else is shite. So at least one thing's good. At least it's not all shite, but make it make sense.
Oh.
Nice hit, but this man with a pitching wedge. How far can you hit your pitching wedge?
I don't know, it's 157.
Soon find
I
out.
might not hit it.
We'll soon find out. Over next to me.
I didn't even touch it there.
Right, it won't count because you didn't touch it. He's actually done pretty good with that. It's not bad, it's a big green. Not bad at all.
It's on the green though. Lucky that's very downhill.
Yeah, I know, that's why I did that.
Fucking hell. Right, here.
We're both putting for 5.
I've took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was hoping you were wrong.
Mate. Oh my god. I got that as well.
Glad we got that on camera.
Makes up for it.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Both got 6.
Alright, gimmies, what do we think, golf people?
They're definitely gimmies. You're like half the better way to do it. There you go.
The pressure there. Absolute fucking pressure. Could have fucked it. So, 6 on that one. So that's an improvement for me. I was 7 on the last 2, 5 in the first 2. Dane is definitely firmly in the lead, but we'll play some holes. We'll catch up further on and let you know where we're at. We forgot to do another hole on the camera. I forgot all about it, not gonna lie. But we've just finished up. I finished on 100, which I'm pretty happy with. First time I've recorded my score in this golf course, so I'm pretty happy with that. But Dane unfortunately beat me, 95. I think you might have cheated, eh? You've seen his golf. You've seen his golf in the videos, eh? Yeah, not a bad game. Not a bad day for it as well. But need to work on breaking that 100, eh? I can't believe I got 100 on the dot. What are the chances? But anyway, we'll take that. Relatively new to this game, so we'll take that.
He played off the children's tees.
Yeah, that's it. The white ones at the back, they're the children's ones, aren't they? The furthest back ones. Jesus. So yesterday after golf, pretty much just went into the golf club, had some food. They do some really nice Indian stuff in there, so got myself a wee butter chicken, which was very nice. And then I came back home, put Grace to bed, and fell asleep with her. So that was me basically from like 9:30 last night till about 7:30 this morning. So got a good bit of sleep, got a good bit of catch up on sleep. And this morning caught up on some work, done a little bits and pieces, and then yeah, basically just sat and looked at holidays. We're thinking about going on holiday next month. Needs to be something fairly cheap because obviously we're renovating the gym, so not quite going to be 5-star in Dubai this time, unfortunately. But yeah, so we've just been having a little look at that, and yeah, out with the dog now in the garden, and going to practice Grace's bike again. That is it. I am the definition of excitement. Thrilling weekends, eh? Golf, food, sleep, play with Grace. That's it. So I'm just waiting on them coming out now. We'll get some more bike practicing. My back is absolutely fine, thanks for asking. Right around the village. Monday morning. It's getting rather chilly as well, fucking hell. Almost feels like autumn, which it is. But anyway, so this morning up, sorted out a couple of pieces, or bits and pieces we'll call them, on the laptop. Now I'm going to the gym to sort out a couple of bits and pieces. Very non-specific. It's nothing exciting, it's just literally all the little things that need done. So I need to basically go to the gym, empty the bins because I've never done that yesterday. I was being lazy. That's terrible, isn't it? And then there's a couple of issues with cameras, just need to get them sorted out and just make sure the place isn't burning down. I'd like to do that from time to time, which is always good. Which is why you'll see me driving in this car between my house and the gym so frequently. Today is a check-in day for online coaching, so check-in days on Monday and Friday, which basically means today will be the same as Friday, sitting at the desk all day doing check-ins. That's the way it is. So not much exciting today, but there is something exciting this afternoon. Or this evening. Yeah, it's chest day. It is push day. Some bench pressing tonight, so that's something to look forward to, so buzzing for that. But right now, I'm gonna head through to the gym, get these bits and pieces done, and then come back and do some check-ins. Exciting. Another check-in day, done and dusted, just out with the dog, and then we'll head to the gym to train some push. I wasn't actually feeling that good this afternoon. I woke up with a sore throat this morning, kind of like brushed it off, and there's loads of trees down here. I have to walk over these obstacles as I talk, but yeah, like throughout the day, like I've kind of feel like I've got a bit of like a head cold, but I'm going to go against everything that I probably tell my clients, and I'm just going to be hard as nails and just crack on with it and see how I get on. Might make me worse, but we'll find out. Find out the hard way. Fucking hell. Yeah, it was quite windy here last week or something, so I assume these trees are newly down. But yeah, so that's the game plan, and then that will be it for this video. I've recorded, I'm now walking. This is probably not the best. I've recorded for like the past week, and Johnny will put the highlights of the past week together. But in reality, my weeks are pretty fucking boring. Sit at a computer, do check-ins 2 days a week, make a load of content, do what I've got to do for the gym, do my own training, play with Grace, school pickups, walk the dog. Yeah, go for dinner with Sophie, which we didn't actually even put on this, so there you go. So yeah, that's it. Boring, but boring works, and I'd say being boring has brought me a lot of success, so can't complain. So yeah, I'm going to put this down now, make sure I don't end up falling over something, but show you guys some highlights from push. That'll be it for this video. I'm going to end the vlog at that, because I can't be arsed filming anymore. There you go. I'll be back with the next one, not sure what it'll be, but I'll see you on that. They even got these daft high roxers in the gym now.
What's this, ready?
What is this shit?
I'll do it with the cameras on.
Looks like there's going to be an injury claim here. Right, you going to try it?
Yeah, I'll do it, ready? I need to swing, stop it. Oh,
look at Sean trying to be the centre of attention, eh? Is there any females out there? This man's available. Call this a bat pose. The potentially break your neck pose.
Exactly.
Physique Factory Gym are not liable for any injuries that you inflict on yourself. This would be embarrassing if you can't do it. I don't know if I can count that.
No, I'm not counting that. I'm going to win it. What'd you do? Swing and then... Oh, that was close by the way.
CrossFit.
You need to like... No, When you push back, right, watch it then, come on.
I'm going to do my fucking proper training.
You know what the machine's for?
Not for hammer curls.
Oh shit. I press the code every time then. Got me, right? Go to the side. I bet. Yeah.
You need to aim off of it.
Okay. You're not counting that. Wait, my foot clattered it. That's your wrist.
Right, one minute.
Go on, go on.
1 minute.
I done one off camera.
Sorry,
Right, go on.
mate, how clean? My wrist just went like that.
You're allowed to swing it.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what you're going to do, mate. Go on. Oh. I was actually going to clean one, man.
I nearly got so clean.
Nice, nice.
I'll just do it then, shall I?
And again,
Right,
oh, and again, come.
This is the gayest thing I've ever done.
It's just like gymnastics. Oh.
Gay. Sean's getting his progress photos tonight as well. I'm the man in charge, he's on the bulk. Right. Side photos. Ring that right arm back a little bit, like through your waist a little bit more. Fix it. That'll do. To your back. Lean back. Lean back a little more. That's not the normal on the phone, so you need to click the button each time.
Oh, sorry.
Just take loads.
Now a couple's post.
Let's not do that.